Hey everyone, Volganrath here. Welcome to the video. Got some cool things to show you. One namely being when trying to record sound for a video game. For the all intents and purposes, we're going to be using Rainbow Six just to show this one off. Um, when you have a Razer Nari headset, as you can see, I have the Razer Nari Ultimate plugged in, wireless. Um, There's been a problem using GeForce, which is this GeForce Experience, recording the sound to the game. I've seen a lot of forums of people saying it's muted, there's no sound, I don't get any sound when I'm recording. I have to turn off the Razer, or I have to turn off the abilities of the Razer Nari, which means that they go in here and they set it to just like stereo instead of setting it to surround sound or anything like that. Um, and I get that, and that totally sucks, and I hate it. So what we're going to do, as you can see, I'm changing all of these to surround sound. So what we're going to do is today I'm going to show you how to record in GeForce Experience utilizing your Razer Nari and still being able to have your surround sound features all accounted for as well. Ugh, I'm exhausted. All right. Anyway, so let me put this right there for right now. Okay. So the problem with it, I'll explain a little bit of the technical part so that you can understand what's going on here. Is that with the Razer, any of the Razers that support this THX Spatial Audio, get a driver called THX Spatial Synapse. So that particular driver is a processor. It's not an actual device. And by default, all of your apps are programmed to run off the default device, and that includes GeForce. And unfortunately, in GeForce's app settings, you can't change what the audio device is that GeForce is listening to. It just defaults to whatever the default is. That idea of simplicity is great for most people recording, but for most of us, like more hardcore gamers or more technological gamers, we prefer to have a little more direct control. In Windows 10, we do have direct control. So here's the trick of it. We're going to right click and we're going to go to Open Sound Settings. And as you can see, my output and everything is still the Synapse. I want to be able to listen to my games how they were intended with this headset and use all the full features of this headset, so I'm not changing that. But down here at Advanced Sound Options, App Volume and Device Preferences, we're going to click that. We get a whole new page of stuff, and as you can see, everything's on default. And if you look at NVIDIA Container, if you don't have this showing up, just enable Instant Replay on GeForce Experience and close this and reopen it just how I did, and you should see NVIDIA Container at 100, and both of these will be set as default. What we're going to do is change it to Razer Nari Ultimate Game and Razer Nari Ultimate Chat. That way, if you want to use your mic, you can. But for this purpose, we're not going to use my mic. But yeah, you want to change it to game. So here's what happens. And I will open this and open this so that you can see what's actually happening here. I'm going to go to Spotify and I'm going to search Dragon Force because they took off all of their DRMs. They basically allow anybody to stream anything right now, and I'm going to hit play. Okay, so we're going to turn that down a little bit. But if we go in here, so you notice how nothing is coming through whatsoever? It's kind of interesting, huh? But you can hear the sound, and I can hear the sound. At least I'm pretty sure you can hear the sound. Let me check. Yeah, see, you can hear the sound and I can hear the sound. But no audio is coming through, right? That's because this device is doing all of the audio processing and then pushing it through the game driver. So this driver's processing, and it's putting it through the hardware driver, which is the actual game. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Anyway, so in these settings, down here, you're going to want to change it. Razer Nari Ultimate Game, Razer Microphone Chat, whatever. Okay? Once that's done, we'll turn that off for a sec. Once that's done, oh, look at that. Spotify. I want you in surround sound, baby. Anyway, once that's done, we load up the game. I load the Vulkan version because it runs really well on RTX game on RTX cards, and I can show you how to default that to Vulkan in a later video, but we'll go over that later. Right now, we're just going to load the game. Loading up the game. It's a laptop, people. Get over it. I also have a lot of things running in the background, and OBS is running, and yeah. Razer Cortex, even if you don't have a Razer product, beautiful thing, because as you can see, it's optimizing everything so that my game can run in practically a virtual sandbox. Optimizing shaders, and boop, there we go. Access the Steam community. Press Shift F2. Somebody overlays. Use Alt Z. So we're going to let that do its thing. Normally I just click past the open, but we're just going to let it do its thing right now. We're going to do that. And bop. And biddly up, pop, pop. And then start. And we're going to connect to the Rainbow Six Siege servers. Just waiting for the game to fully load. Okay, so now we got the game loaded. We're going to let it run for just a little bit. Just to let that music go. Okay, we're going to hit Alt Z, which you can hit Alt F10 so you don't have to bring this all the way up. That way it's not in your capture. But now we got the last 59 seconds saved there. Okay, we're going to quit out of the game, go away, and we're going to go into our recordings. And this is the recording we just did. And you'll see. Here's the game capture we just did. There's the date, just so you can see. This is the actual game capture we just did. And that was probably really, really loud. I'm going to turn that down slightly, but there you go. And the cool thing about that is that the audio is still being processed through Synapse and then going to the game channel that this is recording. So because it's going through the Synapse and the game channel is recording, anybody watching it on your YouTube or on your Facebook or wherever you're posting your videos can still get that same quality of sound if they have their headset hooked up. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, sound is still going. Yeah. So anyway, that's the fix for it, people. And I will go through it one more time. If you stayed long enough for this video, you deserve me to go through it one more time. You're going to right click, you're going to go to open sound settings, you're going to scroll down, you're going to hit app volume and that, blah, blah, blah. You're going to find NVIDIA container. You're going to change that to Razer Nari Ultimate Game. You're going to change your headset microphone to Razer Nari Ultimate Chat. Bada bing, bada boom. All good to go. And you can get to recording your awesome gameplay without sacrificing your THX spatial surround on your awesome, awesome Razer Nari Ultimate headset. Hope you enjoyed. This is Volganrath. Bip, bop, boop. Catch you later.